shoot, what everybody's worked so hard for. So we've been up bright and early. It's Claudia's birthday, the day of the photo shoot. So we've had some cake this morning, but the lads have all woke up on the money really, which is amazing, because as a coach, I was saying to Alex last night, like, as you get more and more people in shape, the more experience you get, like, you feel just so much more in control. I was playing golf with the lads last night, having some beers, like just one or two, and like really looking at everybody meal by meal and just watching them progressively get better through the day, and then this morning seeing it all pieced together. And I went on the marina for a walk last night, just took myself off, went and got a coffee, and I like bumped into like 3-4 of my clients on the marina, and like I took a minute, and I don't often do that, I never reflect, and I was like, small town Ben from Rotherham bumping into clients in Dubai who have flown from the UK, from all over the world to come to the shoot and the New Gen event that I put on, and once was just an idea that people told me was impossible, and now they're here. And I was like, maybe if you actually think big and your actions and your words back up your actions, you can achieve great things. So for me, I never get emotional, but I do think after today, seeing the lads come through, looking at how hard they've worked and the work that we've put in as a collective team has been amazing. I think the community we've built, like just through the WhatsApp chat, they all know each other, all getting tan together yesterday, all getting their haircuts together, they feel super comfortable. But for me, I don't see a coaching brand doing that, and that's not me bigging New Gen up in any way, shape or form or trying to sell, but I genuinely do not see a coaching brand doing that or going to the levels that we're going to. And that's just as a community. When you see the results, I don't see any coaching brands doing that either. And I really think like the vision for me was to become one of the best coaches in the world and do that alongside an amazing brand and team, and feel we're getting there, we're climbing that mountain. And don't get me wrong, we've got fucking hell a lot of mountain to climb, but just spending time with the lads last night, playing golf, having a few beers, having some food, like you can see the passion, you can see the cohesion in the team, like yeah, we're going places. So it's just like, for me, it gives me goosebumps saying that, but you can't get this far unless it's genuine passion, and that's what it is from New Gen. So you're going to see exactly what it's about today, you're going to see the standards, you're going to see the results, and your jaws will drop. But just ordered breakfast, gonna have a couple of eggs, chicken sausages. The diet's out the window today and tomorrow, and then Claudia's baked blondies, Biscoff muffins and chocolate chip cookies on her own birthday for the lads. That's an act, in Yusuf's words, a selfless act of care. In fact, he said it on WhatsApp, I'll get it up, the exact term, but yeah, I've sampled them all last night and this morning, what we would cook fresh in 10-10. In Yusuf's words, a selfless act of pure excellence. Happy birthday, can't wait to try it then. Man, that's some good structure in that sentence. So. No, little man. Make sure that they don't run flat, because I've not put loads of water in, and obviously you just need to make sure that vascularity comes through. So if it's not coming through, I'll just put more water and salt in it. Try that. It's a bang of that, I think don't mix out.
You had that?
Yeah, I've had one.
Let's have a little.
Anyone knows me, I'm a caffeinated beverage connoisseur, so. Oh, that is unreal. That is absolutely unreal. Give that a crack. Is that pink lemonade?
Yeah.
That one's better. That one's better than the margarita.
That is unreal.
so.
Isn't it?
Is it though? Yeah, but I don't want to grab loads. It looks like that.
quite nice. It's not bad that. Little bit of garnish. Yeah, when did you have the carbs? 9:15. Yeah, or a bit more. Just have get rid of that. Empty it. Here, leave that till next, and then we'll have some fun next. Throw a few squares bars in, make some water, just get you bigger. That first shot, let's get the midsection raisers. Yeah. Do you feel you pumped up?
Yeah, a bit.
Do you? A bit.
Do you feel pumped now?
Yeah, that's fine. That's all we need. We don't need you blowing. Keep stay pumped.
Yeah, so...
That's the only reason I signed up to you a few years ago, mate.
Right.
Piss take that.
All the lens.
Been working with New Gen since March 2023. I joined Ben because I had no structure with my own training. Seen what Ben did with his business, and I just, thought I'd better put myself in an environment where I can learn. What motivated me to come to Dubai this week was obviously to get in sick shape, but also what's important to me as well is just networking with like-minded individuals. Ever since I've worked with them, my business is getting better, not only my body. Working with Ben has been the catalyst for me to actually develop as an online coach and as a businessman, so I've seen huge growth since working with Ben and New Gen. What does New Gen do better than anyone else? They practice what they preach. Everyone fucking looks mint, everyone is inspiring and living that life, so they carry themselves as a brand that coaches should carry themselves like. They walk the walk, they talk the talk, and they produce amazing results. So definitely inspiring brand.
When it comes to investing in something, you've got to go into someone who's actually walked the walk. And for me, Ben is kind of the pinnacle of a coach up in the industry. Someone who's got skin in the game. He's someone who consistently invests in itself, and for me it's important as a coach when I'm actually someone who's going to make me be the person who I want to be doing the thing that I want to do. But I think for me, New Gen, they're constantly just churning out results, and I think with the way the industry is these days, a lot of people are, they're trying all these gimmicky strategies and all this other stuff to try and reel their clientele in, whereas Ben and all the coaches on his team, what he's done is always done true to his word and true to his values, and again that's why I invest in him, is because he's just a good coach that cares about his clients, gets world-class results and doesn't stop talking about his clients, and for me that is what coaching is.
There is so much I could say, but I think the main ethos of New Gen is results, client welfare, and understanding their needs individually, because everyone's different, and Ben knows me to a T. He knows me better than I know myself, and that's what sets them apart. They have the New Gen standard, and you surround yourself with people who strive to be better in themselves, and that is what sets New Gen apart from other companies, is the fact that they put you in this community spirit, and that's what elevates you as a person. My experience has been second to none, and Ben, Mr. Bray, he's been an ally, he's been a close friend, but he's also one of the best mentors I've ever had. There has been times where he's been disappointed in me, but that's pushed me to my limit and made me feel I found a whole new lease of who I am, a whole new George.
Getting them here earlier is always very good because like we do 3 or 4 stations and I can fill them a little bit more. If they look good, keep them there, but like with deck now, we've just run a little bit of a pump product, a bit more carbs, and then I've just asked him, do you reckon there's more room to push for the next shots? And that's what I love about photo shoots. It's like you can learn, you can apply, but then you start to understand the client and the physique even more because like it's like, right, okay, if he competes next year, I know his limit, I know what I can do with him. So yeah, this for me, it's all a process of just perfecting your craft, and days like this just let you apply the learning that you've spent. So it's good. But the lads look amazing and a couple of tears, so it's good. My favourite question was that, how old do you think he is?
25?
It's a joke, innit? It's a joke, innit?
How old?
36.
No.
Yeah.
How mad is that?
No.
Even,
Mate,
you know what?
fucked,
You
innit?
must be
But
taking
you know
a
what?
special supplement or something.
Well, the funny thing was, I was this client for about a year and a half, right? I don't think he clocked my age on the thing. Because how old are you, bro? He thought I was like 29 at the time. I was like 36.
Younger.
Yeah.
And then he's the only client who's ever bought me a gift.
Oh man, you remember? Thanks, man.
Bought me my aftershave. One thing, and this is a tip to coaches, if you do photo shoots like this, your clients are stepping out of the comfort zone. So one way that you can make them feel comfortable is by watching their every move when they're behind the lens. For me, you've got to be making sure they're hitting the shots that are favourable for their physique, and that's where you've got a coaching eye. Like some of the lads are going to come in, they're going to hit the shots, and it's not going to present the physique in the best way. It's like now with every client, I've let them have a little bit of 2 minutes on their own, work themselves out, and then I'll come in and I'll make them hit the shots that make the physiques pop. And that's by building long relationships with clients, understanding the physiques and understanding what's going to make them look the best. And we've done that with everyone today.
Really spit, really.
Good. It's a good Blondie then, aren't they? You've got to give her that, haven't you?
That is ridiculous. Grab one of them, mate.
They're the Biscoff
Blondie.
Pretty ruthless, you know.
That's serious, isn't it? Fucking hell. I could eat every single one of them right now.
They're unreal, them.
Every single one. Unbelievable.
Out of 10.
11. It's fucking unbelievable, mate. The guy's the GOAT, man. Like, just in this industry, there's no one doing what he's doing, and I don't think there ever will be. He's got a lot of clients, so to think that a guy like that with that many clients, you'd normally think probably not going to get back to you in time and stuff like that, but the response time's unreal. Like, his service is just unmatched, and honestly, like, I can't speak highly of him enough.
Changed my entire life, everything, my confidence when it comes to work, my whole understanding of fitness and what it brings to a person's life, it's completely changed. New Gen have really educated me to learn from that and continue growing, and I know from here onwards it's just going to go up. It's been a bloody journey, and I'm telling you this, you need to be 100% dedicated from start to finish. You trust the process, trust Ben, it's going to happen. Any one of the coaches, you're going to get there in the end, and bit by bit by bit, it's done.
Phase 1 of the weekend done. That was an intense. Well, we got there at 9 o'clock. It's free, so 6 hours. Didn't stop. Had a little bite to eat at the end, but just amazing to create such a good community where the lads came in. They already knew each other through the group chat. Coming to Dubai, a lot of them are from the UK, stepping out of the comfort zone, doing a shoot that they've worked incredibly hard for. Having Alex cover it for YouTube, Chris, who's an amazing photographer, cover it for the photos, and then seeing the reactions when they have the photos. And we even had some tears today, which is not the first time, but it's almost like this weekend will be a big reflection period for me. Won't it, little man? Because to pull it off when many would have doubted, can we do it? We have, and again, for me, it's about almost trying to keep the landscape of the coaching industry in the right line, because obviously coaching is not regulated. You can be a coach if you want to be a coach without any industry regulation. So for me, it's about making sure that whoever come into New Gen get the best experience, they get what they came for, which is a result. And we'll all celebrate with some food tonight with all the clients. But it's a big moment for this. New Gen's a company that was built in the UK. Ben Bray Coaching was built in the UK. I've stepped over to Dubai, and now we're starting to get known overseas. And as we say, World New Gen Series, so we're coming to take over the world. But I think you can see today that those results are just more skin in the game. It's passion. You've just got to really be obsessed with perfecting your craft, and that's what we do here. So to see the reactions when they get the shots, the reactions when they have the food, the community, there's a lot of smiles and a lot of emotions, and that's including me. So amazing day. The real goal today is to ultimately add as much value as possible. So I see a lot of coaches in the room who have a lot of passion for coaching and passion for results, and the industry is saturated now, but it's not competitive. So if you become good at mastering your craft, you can become good at sales, you have a clear voice, message and content, that's where you're going to separate yourself from the rest. The real thing that took off for me was me and about 15 other lads went to Ibiza. They all said, Ben, get us into shape, because I knew I loved nutrition. So I just got them all into shape. I think it gave us like 8 weeks. Crash dieted everyone. We went to Ocean Beach. We all had a photo, and the photo, I think it got about 7,000-8,000 likes. Like really big engagement on a photo. And I looked at it, I was like, I've never seen engagement like that on a photo of mine. It was all shredded. And then that was it, the penny dropped. I was like, right, okay, I was working with Ben, but I started dropping these results. And people was like inquiring, and quickly, I think in the space of 3 months, I went from having 10 clients to over 100. And I was like, oh shit, like, what am I gonna do now? And then I remember at the time, I didn't really have a brand, but I launched this video here, and I thought, right, let's just go with Ben Bray Coaching. And that's where Sergio came in. And I've done things a little bit different to a lot of coaching brands, where they'll bring a success coach on and they'll have no identity. They'll not really have a personal brand. I was against that in some form, because I believe, like, if someone's passionate about something, they should grow with the brand. Like, we've got Alex in the room today who's flown over from the UK. We've been to Miami, we've been to Dubai, we've been to Marbella, we've been to Ibiza. I would dread to think how much money I've spent on YouTube and content over the years, but ultimately that is why I've got a strong personal brand. Because when I set out, I made it my mission, even though I was one of the most introverted people, for everybody who followed me to know pretty much everything about me. My values, my family, what I represented, and just generally inspire people. And I feel, even though I've spent years mastering my craft and getting good at what I do, building the content creation across the platforms has helped me scale significantly. And I'll never forget, I went into my local pub at Christmas and this girl came up to me, terrible attitude, not achieved much in life. She's like, can't believe you was crying on YouTube. That one negative comment from a video that did probably one of the best on YouTube didn't hold me back. But that one comment to a lot of people would hold them back. And it can't do. You've got to just be strong and just stay relentless, because the video she was talking about did a lot of lead generation for the business, because people saw me open up, they saw the raw side of me. And like with bodybuilding, I didn't really want to be open about my journey. I really didn't want to post about taking anabolic steroids. I didn't want to break mum's heart like that, but I had to make that decision because I was adding muscle mass like no tomorrow. So I was like, right, we can't really hide away from this. So we did it, and then when coming off now, I've been open and honest around that, and people relate to me, and like people are now signing up with me, New Gen, because They're like, right, okay, this guy, he's competed, he's gone natural, he's struggled with it, his skin's broken out, his hormones are all over the place, but do you know what, he's real. And I like that, and I built an emotional core with him, so they sign up, and that's a massive part. And if you get that right, and you combine that with results, passion, and the skill set to lead a team, that's where you're really onto something special. Having that snatched away from me and having such pain at such a young age, I had to almost re-identify myself. And I feel that's what I did with coaching, and that's what I continue to do with coaching and the legacy that I'm trying to have on the industry at the minute.